Oh God, yes.
Yeah, Exit the Dragon, Enter the Tiger, which was released in 1976, and again this stars Bruce Lee.
Yep.
L.I. still. Just, we're going to be saying this all the way through where we say Bruce Lee, and then we'll probably have to make it, like, it's spelled L.I.
Bruce Lee,
it's not
Asterix.
that one. Yeah, it's not that one, it's this one. Okay, very good. Yeah, previous film, The Man, the Myth, was rather respectful. I think we can both basically say that. If a little bit silly at times.
Oh yeah.
This one, however, has a slightly different vibe to it.
Yeah, now we did mention this particular film in the last episode when we were talking about Game of Death, but just to give you how much of an exploitation movie this is, it starts off with Bruce Lee talking to his old friend Bruce Lee on the set of Enter the Dragon. Now, Bruce Lee says he's received a number of strange phone calls and begins to fear for his life, so he urges Bruce Lee to avenge his death should anything happen. We then cut to actual stock footage of Bruce Lee's funeral, edited it together with shots of Bruce Lee in mourning as he vows to find out the truth behind his master's death. Lee uncovers a drug dealing conspiracy that killed Bruce Lee for some unspecified reason, and then proceeds to give everyone a right good twatting by way of revenge as lots of funky 70s music plays in the background.
Now, it's a fuck's sake. It's a ridiculous plot device that uses Bruce Lee's real life death as the starting point, which is pretty much unforgivable. Then we have stunning fight scenes that follow, and that almost makes up for it. There's a stunning fight on top of a skyline, which is always a winner. You can pretty much guarantee that health and safety were not considered during the making of this film at all. So the look of fear on the baddies' faces is likely genuine.
Yeah.
The finale sees the hero and the villain scrapping on the rocks at the edge of Hong Kong as giant waves roar and crash around them. So it looks beautiful. It's majestic, it's grand, it's wonderful.
But
yeah,
the film does have a rather uneven tone. 1 minute we're seeing, just for confusion, Bruce Lee, his character in this is Tiger. He's the Tiger.
Oh right, okay.
So right, 1 minute we're seeing Tiger's friends getting tortured and beaten to death. The next we're getting some unknowingly fun nods to the real Bruce Lee, such as seeing Tiger fighting a gymnastic who's wearing a very similar looking yellow tracksuit from Game of Death. Or Tiger disguising himself as an old man or a dorky telephone operator like Bruce did in Fist of Fury.
There are some funny meta gags in here too, like a scene in which Lee goes into a bar and is mobbed by young girls who mistake him for the real Bruce Lee. Although some of the editing is downright dreadful, with lots of really awkward looking cuts that gives little regard to continuity. I mean, even the main baddie at the end, the Baron, can't keep a consistent voice going. He sounds completely different in the last scene than what he did in the rest of the movie.
It's not a film that you'd want to watch again, mainly because the film does have a rather nasty streak running through it.
Yeah.
I mean, firstly, I cannot forgive the use of actual stock footage of Bruce Lee's real funeral as a plot device. Game of Death did that as well, and I can't forgive that. It's in extremely bad taste, and unfortunately, it's not the first time that we'll see such a despicable tactic being used. Also, Bruce's mistress, Susie Young, who was involved in the drugs plot, is clearly a thinly veiled caricature of the actress Betty Ting Pei. If you don't know who that is, Ting Pei was actually the actress whose apartment Bruce Lee died in. The story was that Bruce visited Betty's apartment to go over his script for Game of Death, but feeling worse for wear, he took a headache tablet that Betty gave him, lay down to sleep, and didn't get up again. This film is blatantly implying that this actress deliberately drugged Bruce Lee, which is utterly fucking deplorable.
You weren't talking. Really?
Yeah, I mean, the actress actually got a number of death threats off people, basically saying Bruce Lee's dead because of you. This film is essentially blatantly saying, yes, she was in.
Yeah, so she's adding fuel to that particular fire and what have you.
which is fucking disgusting.